Hello and welcome to NCTV45 Newswatch, where outside it's 38 sunny degrees and Newswatch Midday is straight ahead for you.
NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
The Gathering Banquet Center, an event center located at 2552 Ben Franklin Highway, is the right place for your event. Many buffet dinner packages to choose from, and it makes any event special and elegant. Call 724-652-1149 and let Gatherings serve you. Elham's for one great dining experience. Well, hello there, and a very pleasant welcome to NCTV45's Newswatch Midday. As you get ready for lunch, we're going to tell you that at Lindy's Lunch today, be expecting their Italian Joe. That on the menu for their special, and looks delicious with, it's their version of the Sloppy Joe. Looks delicious with fries, and just stop by there and check that out. Now, if you were so wondering, Chubby's is having their chili day, and that gives you a couple ideas of something you might want to get for lunch on your busy Wednesday. And NCTV 45 keeping you informed as we get to some breaking news. This and you've probably been wondering about it. This is an update from PEMA, Director Randy Padfield, on the East Palestine train derailment. You know, Pennsylvania PEMA continues to closely monitor the situation, Eastern Ohio, and its effect on, and I like they say southwestern Pennsylvania, really kind of western, as counties continue to be in the case. No concerning air qualities reporting have been detected. For now, out of an abundance of caution, Pennsylvanians are asked to evacuate their homes and should stay away from the site. This knowing the difficulty that it provides. They talked about those living in within 2 miles of the site. That coming out as they were out in an abundance of concern. And you may have seen the clouds yesterday. I believe it was in the southern part of the county. People were questioning the smell and what have you. Now, so that information coming at you live from, the site down there in Beaver County. We're going to switch to this update, which is just in from Morgan Boyd. Well, there you have it. 6 more weeks of winter weather as prognosticated by the groundhog on Punxsutawney Phil.
Good morning, everyone. I come before you today to officially announce that I will not be seeking re-election as Lawrence County Commissioner. I want to express my sincere and everlasting gratitude to the voters of Lawrence County for allowing me to serve in this capacity over the last 3 years. My future plans will be announced at the appropriate time. It was January 16th, 2019, a little over 4 years ago, that I knocked on the first door of my campaign for county commissioner. It was a house on Border Avenue in Elwood City, cold, wet day, snow on the ground. I was 20 years old. Over the course of that election, I knocked on over 13,000 more doors, everywhere from Bessemer to Scott Township. And I had the opportunity to meet so many incredible people who invited me into their homes for coffee, for lunch, hot chocolate, or just to discuss their thoughts and ideas for our community. And I remember leaving those conversations, leaving those houses inspired for a better tomorrow, inspired with new ideas, new ways of looking at old systems, inspired by the resiliency and the compassion and the hope of our community. On November 5th, 2019, after so many extraordinary conversations in your homes, at the fair, at countless events, you saw fit to lift me, a 21-year-old kid just starting out, from New Wilmington into this position that has so much of an impact on the daily lives of our residents, from entrepreneurs looking to start a business, to children suffering from abuse, to voters, to veterans of foreign wars. You saw fit to lift me up with the responsibility and the charge to work tirelessly in return to lift our communities up. From the day that I was sworn in until now, 1,122 days in this office, I've tried to live up to this charge. The best of my ability, I've worked hand in hand with my colleagues, the other two commissioners, Dan Vogler and Loretta Spielvogel. Our administrative team, Joe Vanasco and Jason Medore, the row officers, the judges, the county's incredible and dedicated staff, our communities, to reignite the torch of progress, a torch that, when we took over, was growing dim and fading out. We, our financial team, took a county on the verge of bankruptcy, where we literally didn't have the cash on hand to make payroll, and transformed it into the strongest position it's been into since the formation of the county. As COVID-19 ravaged our communities, our policy team, led by Amy McKinney, Jeff Parrish, and Chad Strobel, and in partnership with agencies like LCAP, like the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank, worked around the clock to structure grants and other stimulus for our businesses, our municipalities, our volunteer fire departments, and our residents. And through our efforts, Lawrence County was able to return a higher percentage of its federal stimulus back to our community than many of our neighboring counties. This Board of Commissioners has made historic investments in local transportation, devoting over commissioner candidates what their plans are for improving these agencies that have a collective budget of over $60 million per year in taxpayer funding. And that brings me to my last point. Your future, the future of our community, is up to you. I constantly hear complaints about the state of our community. I read the comments on Facebook. I've had constituents come up to me at the Crane Room and at Edwards, and that's well and good. But the only way that you're ever going to see meaningful and lasting change in our community is to exercise your right to vote. There was a French philosopher, Joseph de Maistre, who was around during the time of the French and the American Revolutions. And one of his quotes is that the people get the government they deserve. The people get the government they deserve. Our community is a reflection of the members that comprise it. Communities don't become what they are overnight or even over one term of office. If you don't like what you're seeing, if you think that we could be doing better, if you think that we should have less empty storefronts, that we should be trying harder to retain our young people, you have both a voice and a responsibility to use that voice to affect change. It's up to all of us over the course of the next year and into the next term to ask candidates the tough questions. Ask them how they plan on revamping government agencies to make them more effective. Ask them how they plan to attract new jobs and combat blight. Ask them not only what they want to do, but how they're going to do it. I am forever and eternally grateful to each and every one of you for giving me the chance to serve our community. I hope that I've made you proud. And I'm certain that because of our team's efforts over the last 3 years, I will be leaving this county, leaving this office in much better shape than when you put me in this chair. It's up to you now to lift up the next servant, to continue building on the foundation that we've laid. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, all of you.
That word in from Morgan Boyd, as he says that he won't seek re-election for the county commissioners. Now, a little more state news. Free tax help is available at community centers in Western Pennsylvania. Closest one to us is River Manor Apartments, 15 West Connolly Boulevard in Sharon. The dates, March 14th from 9 to 2. So make sure you mark that down. And before we head over to sports, it's Gutchies for Kids, as they're running that the United Way. Make sure that you give them a call at 724-658-8528. Gutchies for Kids is it's socks, underwear. It was an old slang term. I never really heard of it, but apparently others have. We're going to take this break, head over to sports, and see what's going on in your sports world. You're watching NCTV45.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543. The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features
smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call. Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner, and let's get to it. Well, everybody knows that we're days away from the big game where the Eagles gonna be taking on the Chiefs. Interesting, see who you're rooting for in this non-Steeler Super Bowl. Now, in the NBA, here's what you're looking at. The Phoenix Suns taking on Brooklyn, 7:30, that on TNT. The Chicago Bulls, they'll be traveling to Memphis at 8 o'clock. And then Oklahoma City taking on Los Angeles, the Lakers, at 10 on TNT. Over in hockey, and as you look at their schedule, here you go. It's your Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, the Pens in action tonight. That on the plus. They're at home taking on Colorado. Elsewhere in action, you've got San Jose at Tampa Bay. 7 o'clock on the plus. All the games are on the plus. Edmonton at Detroit. 7:30. Seattle at the New York Islanders, Vegas at the Nashville Predators, and Anaheim. They're taking on Chicago, 8:30 out there. In college basketball, as we get to what I would call the dog days of college basketball, because now it's important for tournament time. The Pitt Panthers in action tonight. They're at home against Louisville. That an important game as Pitt kind of on the upswing as they've gotten a couple big wins. Now, elsewhere, Bowling Green's at Kent State, Toledo's at Akron, St. John's at Butler, that at 8:30. The previous game's at 7. As you make it to the 9 o'clock hour, this is an important A-10 game. You've got Rhode Island at St. Louis, that at 9 o'clock, CBS Sports Network. Your nightcap, Nevada at New Mexico, that on FS1. For those of you looking for the Big Ten matchup, Minnesota, Illinois, that game has been postponed. This was the Cedars Sports Corner. Head over to Cedars, get some great food, and by all means, enjoy the games. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Los Amigos!
Welcome back. 38 degrees as you take a look outside, and sunshine just falling down everywhere. Perfect day. We'll get more in Lawrence County 45 weather. You know, local perspectives on the Russian invasion of Ukraine, a panel discussion at the Newcastle Public Library, that occurring Thursday, February 16th, and it'll be at 6:30. Make sure that you mark that on your calendar. Pennsylvania travel guide, traveler's guide, vacation guide, whatever you want to call it, it is out, and that's a warming thought. Go to visitpa.com for more information. And remember, as we tell you all the time, lie heap in effect. It'll go till April 28th. Don't be in the cold. Sign up for lie heap. Now, 38 degrees outside, 65% humidity. Winds are variable at 3. Barometric pressure, 30.33. That's the highest I've seen it. Dew point 27. Visibility 10 miles. And know that there is a wind advisory on Thursday and going through Thursday night up to Friday. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather and see how your day is shaping up. Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials, pickups.
Yes, friends, Chilella & Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chilella & Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chilellandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412. Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade Cavatelli and ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just two exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's overnight low of 32 with that rain around, how is your Wednesday looking? Well, as you take a look outside, kind of just cloudy right now as we sit back, and local radar shows rain approaching from the northwest. Here's the national scene, and you can see it even greater as that band of cloud cover and showers out to our west and northwest. That's going to stick around here in the next few days. So here you go. Last night, 32 degrees, scattered showers about. Your Wednesday, you're going to get some sunshine in the afternoon. A light wind from the northwest. It'll gradually be clearing out. You might get a stray shower in the morning, and then as you get to Wednesday night, overnight low of 34. So 45 in the day, get some peaks of sun. 34 in the night, 70% chance of rain as you get to Wednesday night. Now Thursday, getting up to 60. Chance of rain is 100%. So warm and rain on Thursday. As you get into Thursday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 38. The wind comes through blows that rain away, and you got only a 30% chance. Thursday night going into Friday, mostly cloudy, 47. 30% chance of rain. Friday night, cloudy, a low of 28. 50% chance of rain. When it gets down that low, be careful on the ice or the snow. Saturday, snow showers, mostly cloudy, 36. And then your Saturday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 21. Sunday, up to 45 you go. And Sunday night, partly cloudy, a low of 32. Your Monday, mostly cloudy with a high of 50. Not so bad as you look through the week, and just Western Pennsylvania type stuff. Here's hoping you get out and visit these sponsors. They'd like to see you. Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCTV45 Newswatch Midday. Yes, as you get out and about, tell a friend and make sure you have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, you know, I don't watch a lot of TV, why, you tell them. That's right, we're NCTV 45, the train. We're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's NCTV 45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Don't give up the ship. Something positive is going to happen today. And you make sure you have a great day. Enjoy that sunshine out there, and we'll see you again real soon.